Hey Rob, I've got a question from somebody asking about their team. They're using Scrum, but they feel like things are a bit rigid. And
Rigid.
yeah, rigid. Just, I don't know. They're kind of stuck. In a sense, it's almost like they feel like Scrum's not working, like maybe it's broken.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that? What have you observed when teams are kind of stuck?
Well, I definitely talk about rigid being the opposite of agile. Teams that are nimble and lightweight are the opposite of the teams that are sort of stuck in concrete and can't change and can't
Sure.
move. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, I mean, rigid teams do have a hard time with priorities changing, and they get to a sprint review and they hear new ideas from stakeholders, and they're like, oh, great, now we got to make a change. But that's the whole point of using Scrum is to be able to accommodate change.
True. True. Well, so yeah, in a sense, you could say Scrum is broken. If somebody's not really accepting to the idea of change, then that's a problem. If the product that you're working on in the context doesn't really have a whole lot of shifting change as part of its context, then hey, maybe you don't even use Scrum. I think we've talked about that before. But if you are using Scrum and things change around you, we got to embrace it. I wonder how people can sort of get beyond this rigidity mindset. What are some of those blockers? Why are people so resistant to change?
Yeah, well, I mean, as a former developer myself, I know how it feels. You work for weeks and weeks on this thing, and it's beautiful, and it's your baby, and you bring it to a sprint review, and a stakeholder says it's ugly, and they want you to change your baby, and that's painful.
It
So,
is.
yeah, I personally, when I do something creative, I expect somebody's not going to like it, and so I don't build too much of it before I get their feedback. So maybe there's an answer there.
Yeah, that's true. So we've got to get people used to change. So what do you think? Maybe smaller little bite-sized pieces of adapting to change versus trying to take such a ginormous piece of work and experiencing that frustration? Would that
Yeah,
be
I agree. I think that would be the way to go.
mm,
Just build something small, get it to a usable state, and then just don't add that extra polish yet. And if it's not required as acceptance criteria, that extra polish, or it's not in your definition of done, then I mean that's fair
yeah,
game. So don't work too hard on something before you start getting feedback that you're on the right track. Don't build too much user experience designs.
yeah,
Don't build too much of a user interface or of a styling if there's subjectivity to it. Even architecture, don't go architect your way into a dark place that you can't get out of
true.
without getting the appropriate feedback so that you can change and get back on track quicker.
Oh, well, it makes sense. Well, I think that's a good tip. So I guess that's it. If you feel like you're part of a team and you are kind of getting stuck, a little bit rigid, maybe try smaller bite-sized pieces and see if change isn't so intimidating. Embrace it. You'll find it probably helps you out.
Embrace
Cool. Good
change.
topic. Embrace change.